So today I'm doing something a little bit different. I was scrolling on my phone the other day and went to Temu, 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 not sure how you pronounce it, but something like that. And so as I do, and I'm scrolling through, and of course they come up with the little games that come up on your screen, and you press the things, and there's really annoying. But something about it intrigued me this time. It said 100% off. I said, "Oh, great. Well, 100% off, that means like it's free." So I did that. And because of the stuff that I look at online or, that I'm shopping for, my feed is going to be full of prepper type stuff, survivalist stuff, that kind of thing. I get a lot of that. Everybody's feed is going to be different, just like every other social media. They're no different at Temu. So anyway, so they had a 100% off coupon for this one particular item. I said, great, I'll take that. And in order to get it, of course, there's 7 more items you got to put in your bag to qualify, and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, so silly me, I went through and I bought a bunch of crap from Temu. Let's not kid ourselves. Most of the stuff is crap. Once in a while, you get something that's pretty good. I got to say, once in a while, it's not bad. But a lot of times it comes and you're like, what the hell is this? And I got one item that I'm going to show you that was in this bunch of stuff that I bought that I don't even remember putting in my bag, but it ended up in my shopping bag. And I don't even know what the hell it is. and, and I'm still having trouble with this. I'm pretty sure it's complete scam. But anyway, it's interesting. It was worth what the money I paid, just for the comedy factor of what it is. Anyway, I'm going to show you a couple of things and you can buy some stuff pretty cheap there that, that's actually useful and probably not a bad idea. And again, some of it is crap. So, you're rolling the dice every time you buy stuff from this site. First thing, the thing that I got for free is kind of cool, actually. It's it says outdoor bucket, but what it really is a for drinking water, for camping, or if you needed some water storage for, your well pump's not going to work or whatever. It says food grade HDPE, BPA free, bunch of other symbols and stuff on it. So I don't know, take that with a grain of salt. Anyway, this was free. And essentially what it is, I'll open up the top here. Oh, okay. So it came with some stuff. It wasn't just a jug. So it came with looks like a giant dental cleaning thing you get at the hospital, but I assume it's for cleaning something out here. Sure. So in the lid is this, which this is just a place to store it, I assume. And so you fill it with water, and then well, actually, you should probably put this on before you fill it with water, I guess, because that's okay. So that's a valve. Open, close. It's a valve, and on the back, this, I assume, goes like that. So if you wanted to do that, so I ain't mad at that. It's kind of a nifty little rig, if you ask me. And then you put on that. So it was free. When I went back and I looked, so I paid nothing, but if you look on the site, that thing is 25 bucks. Canadian dollars again. Maybe I'll put a translation into American dollars in there at the bottom, but so 25 bucks. I don't know that I would pay $25 for that ever, regardless of where I got it from, but it was definitely worth free. So yeah. So the next thing I got was this interesting flashlight light thing. It's what's interesting about it is it's got a solar panel on that side, and then lights here, and then and it's got oddly two switches. So if I turn on that switch, it's got like a yellow flashlighty thing, and you press it again, and it turns on this light. That turns that off, and then the other switch turns on the other flashlight, which is not yellow, and turns on those lights. So, and it's a micro USB to charge it. Why anybody's ever using those anymore? But it's got a regular USB, and I think the idea is you can charge something out of this, but judging by the weight of it, I wouldn't expect much to charge off of it. But it's kind of cool, and I don't know if I'm going to keep this or give this to one of my kids or something but not a bad little light. And the solar thing is kind of cool, I guess, maybe if you're camping. And so I guess I paid $14 for it. And when I looked on the site, it's still 14 bucks. So I guess if you go on the site, it should be equivalent to 14 Canadian, but the prices seem to change randomly on Temu. So, but that's what it is. When you look at the picture of it, though, I thought it was like a big lantern, like a lot bigger than this. Like this is not that big. So I also got, actually I got two of these. So this, I talked about this in another video about having the idea of having lights available to you when the power is out for a while, that kind of thing. And anyway, they had these, and it was 12 bucks, which is $11.99, which is what the price is now. They are USB-C chargeable, and I think the battery lasts a long time, and they are a touch lamp. So there's a yellow light. Oops. I guess if you hold it, it gets bright. And there's a white light. And there's I guess like a warm white light. It's metal. Don't ask me what kind of metal, but it's metal. And yeah, like this is better than having a candle around, I feel, and simple to recharge, and you can put them anywhere. And even if you didn't want to use it for like emergency purposes or whatever, but you just wanted some lamps on your dining table or something like that, and you didn't want cords everywhere, they're kind of cool. So yeah, 12 bucks. So next thing I got was it's a rechargeable light again. I thought again it was going to be a lot bigger than what it is, but I should have known because it was $1.75 when I bought it on the little spinny get a deal thing. The regular price on the site now is $2.99, which still, that's what it is. It's really just, again, another micro USB. I don't know why. And you just, I guess you can just hang it and switch on the top. So, I guess cool for camping. Again, power outages, you could have a extra light somewhere where you want. Well, look at that. Why would you want it to strobe? Why would you want that? That's just annoying. Anyway, I ain't mad at it for $1.75. A couple places I think of where I'll put that. And again, So I found another item that, oh, this looks cool. I'll pick that up, throw in my bag to get my free water jug. And I paid $9 for it, and it looked in the picture like it was going to be a lot bigger than what it is. But this is what it is. So it's a solar floodlight, LED. It's got a motion sensor thing on it. And for some odd reason, it came with a remote. Doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, there we go. Something happened. Oh, I guess it's got different modes. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Anyway, these kind of things for $9. I mean, it's going to be handy for me. My intention with this one, this isn't like an emergency prepper, shit hit the fan kind of deal. This is just going over the door to my woodshed. There's no power, obviously, running my woodshed, and I often go out there at night to get some wood or whatever. And then it's just handy. It's just a motion sensor LED light. I mean, there's all kinds of versions of these, but I like this one because it, you screw that into wherever you want to put it, and then this goes in this way, street light style. So not mad at that one either. That one's kind of cool. Everybody should have some kind of a headlamp for, you know, emergencies, that kind of stuff. So, and I have a couple of the other style that have the little, you know, one on the front. It's like a, you know, it's a round style. But I saw, I've been looking at these. I've seen these a lot lately. So this was this was $6.99. When I went to look at the regular price of them, the regular price is now $5.94. So I actually got ripped off $1. But I won't put it on because I'm going to look stupid here. Apparently, it's got a thing where you can wave your hand to turn it on and off. I've yet to see that work. You know, don't expect miracles from these people. But it does work. And I like that idea of having that kind of a light. And then you can turn it down dim, of course. And you can turn on a more yellow light. I guess if you don't like the harsh white blue light. And then it's got a red light. I'm not sure what the purpose of a red light's going to be, except in an emergency situation or something like that. And then it'll flash. And then if you hit it again, it does have a spotlight on the side if you're working on something. So I'm actually kind of pleased with this thing for the $7. And it's stretchy, and it's got like a stretchy band. It's not uncomfortable to wear. Anyway, I like it. And you can wear it with a hat. Is the other kind of cool thing, because it just goes around there and then your hat goes. So I like it. So finally, I don't even remember throwing this in my bag. This is the weirdest thing. And then I looked at what it was in the bag and I said, I have no idea what this is. So this is electromagnetic molecular interference antifreeze snow removal instrument. Extend car life. Does not generate heat. 100% removal of snow and ice from vehicle surfaces. I'm not kidding you. That's what it is. I think I paid $6 or something for it. Can't remember. This is, obviously going to be a complete scam. Benefits: use active electrons in quotation marks, to make the structure of water molecules less compact, so that steam is less likely to condense into ice under low temperature conditions. Help reduce snow and frost on cars in winter, making it less likely to freeze outside the car. Can be placed in the car, easy to use, will not interfere. Usage method: fixed, turn the cover to open. The energy released by the instrument can melt ice and snow. Like, I sort of feel stupid for falling for this, but I also am quite entertained by the fact that this thing exists. Like I don't even think there's a battery. There's nothing here about power or putting batteries in it. It's not solar. It's so. I mean, I am going to throw it in my truck just this winter. Well, and we'll see what happens. I'm expecting absolutely nothing, but it's just a hilarious conversation piece that, electromagnetic molecular interference. Really? I don't think so. Anyway, that's it for today. There's a couple of gems I picked up from Temu. I like the desk lights. I got 2 of these. I think those will come in handy. Even though this thing's small, I think it's not bad for a flashlight, for something you're not going to pay a lot of money for. And this water jug for free was definitely, like, it's actually solid. Like, it's actually got some heft to it. It's actually seems pretty good. Now, whether or not it's actually BPA free and safe to drink from, I don't know. But probably. I mean, I can't imagine it'd be that bad. Anyway, that's it for today. Just some cheap stuff to think about. And if you go on sites like Temu or AliExpress or whatever that is, or even Amazon, sometimes these little inexpensive things can be helpful if you are facing power outages or disaster, or weather-related events or other stuff that happens, that these little things can be helpful and make great gifts for those people that maybe didn't think ahead too. So even for $2 or $3 to give somebody a rechargeable light, that could be really helpful in times of power outages. So yep, just some stuff to think about if you're ever searching on Temu that has more than just cheap clothes.